Tropical weather update on Cyclone Hellen, which is currently located just off the coast of Madagascar in the Mozambique Channel, with winds of 155 miles per hour sustained, just short of Category 5 intensity, and a pressure of 922 millibars. Current position is 15.1 degrees south, 45.0 degrees east as of 8 PM UTC on March the 30th. So the storm's expected to make landfall in Madagascar as a strong storm, possibly still as a strong Category 4 cyclone by the time it moves overland. Indeed, the outer part of the storm is already affecting the coastline in Madagascar, moving inland, but the storm's expected to curve towards the west, moving over the Mozambique Channel, and eventually making its final landfall in Mozambique as a tropical storm, at least, possibly a little bit stronger than that, depending on how it holds itself together as it crosses the channel and makes its final landfall over there in Mozambique. But obviously a serious situation for Madagascar, and something to watch in Mozambique as well, in the northern half of the country. So the current situation with the sea surface temperatures, certainly warm around the storm right now, 30 degrees, maybe slightly less where the storm is right now, but still certainly warm enough to sustain development for the storm. The only thing is that land interaction will of course weaken Helen as it moves towards the south west. So the storm is moving towards Madagascar. We have no animated imagery at the moment, unfortunately, but you can see quite clearly the eye of the storm, quite well defined as it moves slowly towards Madagascar. It's disappearing slightly. Look, if we had the loops here, you could see it quite easily, but it is disappearing a little bit. The storm, the eye wall is shrinking, and could disappear before it makes landfall in Madagascar, and we'll probably see some weakening quite quickly from there on in. But of course, with the storm expected to move back over waters again, we could possibly see a little bit of a second peak as it moves towards the west. But you can see there a very intense storm making landfall in Madagascar. The core of the storm is somewhat small, but still, as it makes landfall over there, it will be quite significant near the landfall location, and plenty of miles either side of it. So this is the current situation around the world. Helen is the only thing going on in terms of actual storms out there, but we do have one Invest 95W in the Western Pacific, not too far from eastern Micronesia, which is not expected to develop, at least not in the next 2 or 3 days. So 2014, how does it compare worldwide? It's the 19th storm so far, projected to reach 80 this year. 7 cyclones that have reached Category 1 intensity on the Saffir-Simpson hurricane scale or higher, that's 74 miles per hour wind sustained, and 4 major cyclones which have reached 115 miles per hour or more. The next one up is at 19. You can track this storm at the website force13.com/storm tracking, which will keep you up to date with all you need to know about the current storms. Indeed, there are only 2 systems out there, but one is quite a serious storm, of course. And elsewhere on the web, providing updates on Facebook and Twitter, to search Force 13 on either of those mediums, and keep up to date on there if you so wish. And as always, you can send a message through to Force 13 privately on any of the platforms that we use, and you'll receive a response quickly, hopefully. And you can also chat tropical weather on Skype at Fool13 as the account name. The next update on this storm will probably follow in a tropical weather bulletin if required. That will either be this evening if things change drastically, or tomorrow evening. That would be the early hours of Tuesday morning.